prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord LAYGUS. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is, which means the same principle also applies to you. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzean algebraic expressions. Why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one.
This is the place outside the legends? This doesn't feel the same as before.
Warning! 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 Warning!
Command isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you'll be able to... Oh, we always feel so powerless before fate. This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you. From the audience's perspective, in this place where time flows far. The answer concerning the prime mover of life. The total destruction of the erudition. Do you see me as their faithful disciple? I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among human. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primum mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves. I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand. Mine.
Where time flows slower than within AMPHOREUS. If LAYGUS spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Hurtus?
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much longer. That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail, and Screwy and I finally found an opportunity. Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, AMPHOREUS... Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't...
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. We detected another path.
Critical warning. Critical war...
Its power is strong. May be able to use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication term.
Is Hurtus saying a certain path? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous... Are these showing my memories? With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Hurtus space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion? Or... Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the... That's right! No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business. Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the Seems like since AMPHOREUS has no overseas market, I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. And then, that's right! The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Come, dear hat. I've put... Doesn't LAYGUS want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The remembrance. That's right. I came to traces of the remembrance are also everywhere in this world.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memory.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us. For we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come. Leave the mythos of Amphoreus. Waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises. A boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
March? What's she doing here?
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time. My good buddy, I've really missed you. I bet you were constantly thinking about the days when I was by your side. It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. Now the great hero is finally here to save. You must have seen a lot in Amphoreus during this time, right? You got... Then take your time with the storytelling. But let's get out of this spooky place first. Why don't you take me back to reality? So, let's head off.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow her first.
Are you okay? Has it been so long that you're still missing?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
No, he's not. Never mind. Don Hung's super...
No. The geniuses would have made sure that Don Hung made it back on the Express.
Huh? Isn't Amphoreus...
But Amphoreus cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things.
I guess you have something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With quest... As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between... In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphoreus, as long as you are willing to help us. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now. Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in AMPHOREUS. Working with us is the best way to stop the Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't also. If your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire. So help us. Find where AMPHOREUS' memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words. I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to AMPHOREUS, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see. My dear. Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Won't come to pass while we're around.
And now,
The statue. Is that Don's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but I'm not here. Is full of pain. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right? I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name. The third month of AMPHOREUS is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight. I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but AMPHOREUS does not have that luck. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in Amber eras. So, take this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction, ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a... Then, with this core flame blessed by the Remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to... And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly
Keep going. Keep for AMPHOREUS. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Is this... Akuma? No one's here. And the dawn device is off. Am I too late? The chronocognitive anchor?
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say. Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time. You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in AMPHOREUS while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time, and I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way.
Cyrene can't hear me?
Scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop LAYGUS, but Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate.
Era Nova will come, and AMPHOREUS will fall into...
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in, according to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But we need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep LAYGUS at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night. But she said, pass the flame into the...
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame. It seems AMPHOREUS' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans, perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Layden's army is already at our gates, and their commander, that LAYGUS, he's right up.
Light calendar 3960. Zeridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in AMPHOREUS. That same year, Zeridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaia the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity? The Memorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your... It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my... Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We...
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaia. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must...
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible Its name is solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it. Guide it to the future.
"50 years later, LAYGUS led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, Deliverer.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is... Princess Homebuddy is never coming back. She just left. Like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the deliver Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he...
We all know LAYGUS will set his sights on the vortex of
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary. The prophesized crown prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this...
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast. Ah! What is it? It's a spear!
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the Alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
me apart buys this world even one more second, then so be it.
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless torment, but it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akuma has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promise in this life? My people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. AMPHOREUS no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky.
Don't oversimplify it. LAYGUS just found out Akuma's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius. You trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on.
And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't. Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the Deliverer were to appear. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphoreus makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our Deliverer have to face tank LAYGUS as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world. Loop Hycelan's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself in. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will...
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by 2 demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed LAYGUS within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running. That'll be enough.
Irie, it's dead quiet here. Akama will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all. But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise. Cyrie, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now... No, that's not. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphoreus has already welcomed the dawn foretold, and just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right? I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with... If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little... And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent. I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. High Sealance. Is she still there?
Long time no see, Trailblazer. Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall so the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum High Sealance, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice, but alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion. True. I can't leave this place, but you should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. To them, that false play. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world, that you'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this only by feeling it for yourself can you understand the meaning of destruction. To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step up, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are? Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
The dark tides flood the sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of ocean was born. She was once of a Titankin race named Seas. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Iron Tomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling to us.
Let's go. Her voice carries the queen's command. To keep the black tide from threatening the ocean, the Queen gave her all, body and soul. Born of the Queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme...
My sisters! You're finally here!
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with aching.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The black tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as well?
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the black tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny titankins. Thinking they can stop, and that naivete.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire. Oh, Fagusa, our noble queen, we've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow, and I can hold no more of this filth.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us...
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents. We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you. On the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed. Keep watching, but tread carefully. Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
The chandelier is still giving way. Maybe the chrono vessel nearby can help. Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model. Can't get through. Looks like I'll need the miracle orb nearby.
written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has...
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams every night.
I dreamed of a shining city, its lights piercing the deep gloom of the seabed.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone horns, and poets praising the sea sirens.
But what a shame. We can go no further. Please.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away. They became the black.
Farewell, sisters.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. High sealands, swimming alone through the seas bare, though most of that journey was in vain.
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
The Chalice of Plenty is whole again. The Lance of Fury emerges from the River of Souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the Black Tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites at Styxia. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back, took on a graceful human form. My fins became legs. My scales became skin, and the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, There were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets pluck only silent death.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles, and was... Hopes and promises are...
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done, how am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world. So I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely Blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
Yes, Ceridra, long before she became the Imperator.
Sovereign who follows prophecy.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the... Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of But night, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no... You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward. And be...
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim, so be it, noble monarch.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new...
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask, and you shall have...
What I desire is the same as before. A
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew...
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame. It may scald and burn.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps...
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain invincible?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, such rabble is no more than cosmic dust. Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once and to the rest. Your triumphs will not go unrewarded. I promise you, and now, raise your cups to our conquest of...
Sea of Stars! Sea of Stars! Conquest among the Sea of Stars. What will come now? Join me.
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
I've saved the finest brew! Come taste it with me!
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark.
Noble knight, you have earned victory with your blade. And you have every reason to revel in this moment of triumph. Let me...
Noble knight, with the sovereign now enthroned, this triumph is yours as much as hers.
Noble knight, your strength is boundless. Lead us to conquer the...
Then drink we shall. In the deep sea, I never knew what fire was. But when I set foot on land, it scorched my fins, made me feel pain, and ignited an unprecedented hunger that flickers in every hero's heart.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us!
To the soul.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Oh, a weakness.
Sink into insanity. For the next tomorrow!
straight to the soul. Sink into insanity.
An undisputed victory.
One eye of hers sees glory, the other sees corpses.
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory more than fear.
As they say, the coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns, and the legions will climb aboard the beast. Right, planets after planets flew as the final resistance fell silent. That's how the story ends. Tell me. After all, beneath that still surface lie the bones of countless. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot...
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robe soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down. Was her most loyal Gladius. I don't need to explain myself. A fish in a pond has no hope against the surge of fate. I wandered the shore, found a flicker I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphoreus's... When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase.
It seems she sensed your presence. Fantasia's, let's return to the prologue. As you've seen, when she cast off, the light will blind her. For the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her leg, and so she fell into infinite confusion and fear. And came to but we in the cosmos, Are we truly any wiser than she was? The paths you tread, the eons you worship. That I, the Theoros, have walked the 30 million histories. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depth. That palace reflects the heart of an ugly history, long buried. I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place, you must...
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Now step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage. The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary, connect. Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this. The twisted time and space reflect her confusion. And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
Stay away from Apple!
It's done, Virginia.
Dux Hakalithist! We can't give up!
Sadly, all you see is a remnant of history. And your interference is just another equally futile echo.
Both body and mind must be pure.
The new world will arrive! Straight to the soul! Sink into insanity! I can't let them down. Is that all? With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things! For the next tomorrow!
fury of innumerable core flames consume me. With this newborn sun, tear open the sky! Quench the flames with blood. Remember this agony. Quench the flames with blood.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away. But I think I can't go any further.
I'm sorry, Virginia.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
Ah, such an ironic twist of fate. Even as the foundation of the world crumbled during the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia, the hell before.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away. Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away. Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
A painful past, yet, too discarded. Relive the history, then
Isn't that the Deliverer? You finally made it.
what a wretched way to die. The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish. Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo. Raise the bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner is far from over.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
A sovereign and a sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across...
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them
die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone.
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was there...
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. If a subject marches to war without that conviction...
And what about my loyalty, Ceridra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there... any...
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagusa's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or, if you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphoreus, the Imperator of Amphoreus may be ruthless and cruel. Know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to... I'm no storyteller. I just want you to witness the monster. But I won't squander a chance. Not even my victory is already... Now that the past is settled, let's turn and dive deeper still. The fleet that rode the waves was dragged, and you, Deliverer, shall bear... The fleet that and you, Deliverer, shall...
Apollonius, look. I the enemy away.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Both body and mind must be pure.
The new world will arrive! Sink into insanity.
I can't let them down.
Oh, a weakness. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
For the next tomorrow! With this divine power, I extract the world's purity to reforge all things!
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Ornyx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool start to flow again. Just like the broken fate of AMPHOREUS. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
You finally made it.
Playing dead, huh? Deliverer, you got some nerve coming back.
Isn't that the deliverer? You finally made it.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away. Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.